And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Fearsome Rally, our last deck in our Tier 1 Rank Up Sunday stream today. We just played this game just like 2 days ago, or just played this deck like 2 days ago. And while it's good, you know, and it's in our Tier 1 stream, so it's good. And some people think this is maybe the best deck, but I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced that pairing Demacia with these cards, mostly for rally. You know, like that's why we're pairing Demacia, so we have Relentless Pursuit, is better than pairing Piltover and Zon for burn spells that can go upstairs with Mystic Shot and get excited and stuff like that. I'm making one small change to the deck. It had the 2-mana 3/2 that gave your here, let me just type in barrier. It had one singular Bright Steel Protector, and I remember whenever we had the Bright Steel Protector last time, it was pretty average. Like, our battlefield gets kind of gummed up and everything, and I didn't really like it that much. So instead of playing that card, I'm replacing that with a Prismatic Barrier that I can use with spell mana, and it doesn't clog up my battlefield, and I can use it as a trick during combat, and I think it's just going to be a more impactful card. So I'm playing one Prismatic Barrier, which is a card I really like, instead of the Bright Steel Protector that was in there before. But besides that, got everything else the same. And yeah, let's try to get some fearsome creatures out here. And of course we have our top end with Hecarim, how powerful that card is, Rekindler to bring back Hecarim, Harrowing, bring back Hecarim, and a bunch of other stuff. So let's go play 10 matches. You know, hopefully finish a good 6-4, get a nice 60% win rate. If we finish 7-3, then we'll be 60% on the day. We'll see. All right, so there, Zed with Hecarim probably means an ephemeral deck, which Radiant Guardian could be really good against an ephemeral deck. So I'm going to keep it, and I want these 2-drops.
Come closer. I don't bite.
Attack. Worst case scenario for me probably is them playing the 3-mana 5/5 and using Deathmark with Ephemeral, and using Deathmark to give that Ephemeral to Elise. That was probably my worst case scenario.
Now you've gone and upset it.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
I walk your path.
So I'm not blocking. We're just gonna take this because I want to have 3 spiders for Elise to transform.
They grow up so fast.
Yay, no removal.
My true
Transform in
is
Elise.
beneath the skin.
I. Not alright.
Follow close. Into darkness.
That's not cool.
I fight for the fallen.
The order rewards its faithful.
I was okay with that at first. But hopefully Radiant Guardian gets us enough life, keeps us in this game. Gets us to the late game, because as you can see with like double harrowing, our late game is going to be awesome. If I play Hecarim, then next turn I do not get to play harrowing, or instead I could play Mist Wraith right now, and then next turn I could play harrowing. But as you can see with how many creatures I have out, harrowing isn't really necessary right now. So we're going to be going with Hecarim.
The Yordle here's with me.
The shadow approaches. Do not fear the shrouded path.
I walk your path alone.
So it's like the elusive deck, but they're splashing Shadow Isles for Hecarim instead of anything else. What are they going to have for 2 mana? Mark of the Isles? I guess Mark of the Isles. Yeah, it's got to be Mark of the Isles.
Marches on with or without you.
Okay, I guess I'm just dead if they have Mark of the Isles, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just dead if they have Mark of the Isles. 'Cause they just have lethal here. So no reason to play around it. That rally was such a great draw.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Yeah, that rally was such a great draw. Hey, what's up? Give a little hug.
It's too late.
Yeah, I'm playing this new game, Legends of Runeterra, that's been out for about 5 weeks in open beta. I'm not sure if you've seen this game before, but it is awesome. It's very, very balanced, very skill intensive, and just a lot of fun to play.
I am a true master. Come from the dark.
Okay, yeah, bring it up. Have a look. I wrote about a week ago. I wrote why I liked the game more than Magic. If you want to check that out on the Google document.
Master. Hang on, Cern.
That rally was just such a good draw. There are times that Rally's a dead card when you're playing this deck. We definitely noticed that. But that was not one of those times. That was a time where Rally was
For you.
game winning. I want my spider just to die. Cool. I can have my spider die. All right, so we're going to have you chump, you block there, you block there, you block here. I keep a Mistwraith alive, or a Wraith Caller. I don't even want to keep a Wraith Caller alive. Don't really want anything alive. They could have Deny, and then I lose. Sure hope not. So if you notice, these things are ephemeral except for... Notice how, like, look at this middle Hecarim. This Hecarim is not actually ephemeral, and neither is this Mistwraith, because this Hecarim came back from the Rekindler. And this Mistwraith came back from the other thing. So I'm not going to attack with, you know, like, we still attack with 6 things. You can only attack with 6 anyway, so we're still attacking with 6. But we're going to keep this other Hecarim. Now all these ephemeral things get +4, +0. Both Hecarims give them +2, +0.
Your life is a bird. Face death.
I'll be surprised if they can stay alive. Wait, bouncing that? Does it bounce as an ephemeral, or does it bounce as a regular? Wait, is it ephemeral? I think it's just a regular. You can't really, yeah, never escape from League of Legends. You can't really order Hecarim last, because the two ephemeral creatures that Hecarim brings along with it always attack on the right-hand side. But I could have the other things attack first, and then Hecarim, and then the other things. So you can have Hecarim fourth. All right, so they're playing the Fearsome mid-range, the normal Fearsome deck that I still kind of think may be better than the version I'm playing. So we'll see. It keeps all its text, as in so you're saying that, like, the Hecarim that was bounced in my hand would still have been ephemeral? Hey, what's up, Dakin? Yeah, switch the name a week ago or so. Just get a name that, you know, wasn't really tied to Magic, or, you know, tied to any particular game. All right, Nedley says no, it would not be ephemeral. It didn't say ephemeral when it was in my hand. Hey, MHC, keeping that Twitch Prime sub going. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Saying, missing the MTG content, but Runeterra is alright. Have another sub from YouTube land. Awesome, thank you. Make that 8 out of 10. That would have been bad for me if they would have just passed the turn and not attacked. I'm glad they attacked. Would have kind of wasted a good amount of mana. That's fine. So we're up a card right now. We got 6 in hand. They got 4 in hand plus the 1 in play. Oh, I only have... E. E. That's not good. Our hand is a tad awkward. Too many tricks, not enough creatures. I'd say not enough ponies. All right, Rex, have a good night. I'm gonna draw some Wraith Callers. Thank you. I was just thinking how that'd be a good thing to draw.
There's nothing to fear. What's your hurry?
It's a weird block, especially with Elise.
A tribute to the Spider God.
Feels like they have another Elise in hand. They want to make that block. They're just going to be playing another Elise. Definitely need to draw a creature. Lucky. Getting to use the Glimpse Beyond. Getting good value from that. Ouch. Wow, what a draw. Man, 2 great draws by us in a row. Now I want to keep the make sure I have at least I need to have at least 2 mana left. So can't cast Glimpse Beyond because I need to have at least 2 mana left for the Harrowing. I'm glad I blocked the 3/2. I thought about blocking the spider, but then I thought, well, if I do that, then I'm dead to Mark of the Isle. So I need Wraith Callers to make Mist Wraiths for me. It's hard to say. Yeah, make a Mist Wraith. Another Wraith Caller, make a Mist Wraith. There we go. So I'll have the 2 Mist Wraiths still on for defense, for defensive purposes.
One candle.
Oh, come on. That's not good. The second Hecarim.
Such naivete. I break you first.
Wow. What a risky block by them. That Mark of the Isles, I would have been able to kill their Hecarim. I didn't, so they're good, but it was risky. No, and we can't save ourselves. Well, they didn't play anything that wasn't in... They didn't play any of the PNZ cards. They just had a more aggressive hand, and we had too many awkward cards we didn't get to use. But I'm still not sold. Demacia is a better splash than PNZ. I think they're pretty close. Why does this deck only play 2 Rekindler? Shouldn't this deck just have 3 Rekindlers? Maybe 3 Rekindlers, 1 Harrowing. Rekindler is never... Like, it looks so great every time it's played. Do I need the Radiant Guardian against the Zed Fiora deck? Harrowing is like a Rekindler. Yeah, I guess it's true. This Mark of the Isles could be good. It doesn't really stop barrier, but if they're trying to like twin disciplines
Let none disturb my meditation.
to keep something alive. How do I win? It's just game. That's pretty strong. Because they just attack. I play like a 3/3 or whatever, then they just untap, attack again, and I don't have any removal for that. So we're attacking turns 2, 4, 6. So I like attacking turn 6 with Hecarim.
They'll never see me coming. Down from the trees.
The order I played the decks today was like the order of like how good I thought they were coming in, so I did think this was like the 4th best deck that we're playing today. But we'll see.
Without a sound.
Skitter being awesome, like always.
Eyes open. Watch your branches.
Oh wow, it missed. It
I'll
missed.
take care of this.
Wraithed.
Protect each other.
We go as one. Only the worthy survive.
Rally time. So now they probably play a blocker. That would make sense for them to play a blocker.
First step's the hardest.
Something for the road.
And now I play the spider. And they can only block one thing. All right, we're 2-2. Back to 500. Playing a couple of fast games there. So right now we've won 4 more games than we've lost today. Thanks, Harem King. Okay. So probably ephemeral stuff. These Glimpse Beyonds have not looked very good. They've looked very slow. I'm definitely putting it back. I guess I'm going to put back one Redeemer. I'm not sure about the other Redeemer. Yeah, I think I want to put back the other Redeemer. Just try to get some 2-drops. Yeah. I'm glad we got the Horror, but I don't really like these other cards. Glad we're attacking turn 2, turn 4. I'm just gonna pass. I haven't done anything yet. Dylot 19, Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. 9th sub of the day. And our first new Twitch Prime sub.
They won't suffer long. I have many things. Claim what is ours.
Alright, Zed flips. They're not Demacia. I don't have to worry about Judgment.
An apt pupil.
My life for the Order.
Awesome. Glad you're joining the Legends of Runeterra. Alright, so I guess I just go straight into attacking. Or I can play 2 other good Fearsome creatures. Maybe I do that. We'll see how punished I get. What they got with their 6 mana. So I believe they will not get any spiders. They will not, and they surrendered. I had to talk bad about Glimpse Beyond, and for it to come through in the clutch. We're 3-2, and we're 1 win away from this capsule. Looks like a pretty epic capsule. 1 win away now. Why not Hecarim? Basically because I had 4 creatures out that I wanted to attack with. So Hecarim would only give me the bonus of 1 other creature attacking alongside with it. And neither of them were fearsome. But by playing the 2/2-drops, so I'm attacking with 2 creatures again, but they're both fearsome, so they're both difficult to block. And then I also would have the other 2 mana in case I need it with the Glimpse Beyond and the other card I had in hand, the Vile Offering, or whatever that card. So basically, since Hecarim was only going to be 2 attackers, I just decided to have the 2 fearsome attackers plus the extra 2 mana, and it looks like it paid off having the 2 mana. But yeah, I guess Will of Ionia would be a good reason not to play Hecarim, even though I wasn't really... I didn't consider it too much, to be honest. This kind of matchup, I feel like the rally is going to just help games that we're already winning. So if we're not winning, the rally is just going to be stuck in hand. So one mulligan it away. We get the attack token turn 2 again, which is just good for our deck because we don't have 1-drops. So it's actually good to be on the draw, as it were.
A true Freljordian welcome.
That archer is so good. So these are just going to be likely trading anyway, but having them trade here means that we get to draw a card from the Redeemer. So that's pretty solid.
Hear that? Gotcha.
Our hand is sweet. We're going to have Hecarim, and more Hecarims, and more Hecarims.
We will not hesitate!
Cold isn't the only danger.
I'll just get this bull out of here.
Hunted down.
And I guess we'll have a Guardian in there too. Which I don't really mind if this thing's not lifesteal tough. I don't mind that at all. You can see we're at 20. We don't really need the lifesteal. The tough part,
There's a scent in the
you know, would definitely be better if it was tough.
Can't afford to miss. Tell me where to aim.
Can see the Demacian border from here.
Just need a target.
Stay back!
And there's Harrowing. Yeah, we got a pretty crazy late game. They need to Ezreal combo us. Or, I don't know, maybe get a bunch of Elnuks or something. So do I attack with the Radiant Guardian and let the Avarosan Sentry trade with it? They draw a card? Probably.
You will be scoured from this land!
Look out for reasons. Alert the village.
It's true, they could have had Frostbite for it. That's true.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
The more bulls they play, the better. Though, you know, makes their Elnuk is worse because they played two. Well, never mind. I was gonna say their troop of Elnuks is worse because they've played 2 of those already, but.
Your life is a bird.
Return to us. Come to the
Wait, was I supposed to just play the Rekindler? Wait, if I would have just played another Rekindler, would I have had a second Hecarim?
Ready the torches.
Yeah, I would have. Probably should have just done that pre-combat. And then you just attack with the 2 Hecarims. Well, good news
I got ways to
is they're
fucking
not...
mushroom.
They're not really killing my 2 Hecarims now.
We burn, then kindle anew.
I guess it has to be our priority. So you're saying I can pull out the harrowing and with the eye and see what we get.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
I feel like if I drag it out there, I'm going to cast it. But it doesn't really matter. Like we don't really need it right now. Okay, you can pull it back. Okay, but yeah, I mean, it just doesn't matter right now. We're not casting it for a while.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
I don't really know why I'm playing that Mistwraith, TBH. Just kind of playing something. No, so they did that to Ezreal will flip. This is scary. So, yeah, like their plan is just play Ezreal and then kill me. Wish we could attack with more than 6 things. Hey, Twister, not planning to right now. Been really enjoying Legends of Runeterra here, this new game. Just very balanced and fun to play and, and skill intensive. I may in the future, but right now just playing this game and really recommend it. People try it out because I know it is kind of new. But this was the Google Doc that I wrote of why I like Legends of Runeterra more than Magic.
Don't know what they're up against.
Unfortunately, we don't. They are going to Ezreal combo kill us. We don't get to.
Today we turn the tide of war.
We just kind of ran out of space. Just have all this stuff, but yeah, we're dead. Put up a good fight, but the downside of Hecarim is, it does make a lot more creatures to attack with, but you only get the 6 creatures to attack with, of course. So if you have too many, Hecarim doesn't help you out in that respect. I guess that would have been like if I would have kept the rally from the very beginning. Like that was a perfect time for a rally. I guess we still would have lost because all their spells were like they would have still just in response to the rally they would have just played that, or, you know, like they would have played Ezreal and then burst spelled me and I wouldn't have gotten another attack step actually. Lux and Shen. Whole bunch of barrier stuff. Whole bunch of barrier stuff does sound kind of slow, so maybe the rally will be good. That card's good.
I know what lurks in the shadows. Skitter out from the darkness.
Well, it's good to wait with the Skitter with attacking because it's not like they can't block anyway.
Now you've gone
Just
and upset it.
uses my man of the best, getting it out there.
We lose the bite.
It's good. Fair enough. Okay. I did let damage go through. Okay, I thought I blocked pretty aggressively that game, but maybe I did. I don't remember. I think I let some damage go through because I didn't play creature pre-combat, so I could have harrowing bring back. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. Well, mana short from emptying the hand.
The sun is shining. We should too.
I lose 2 creatures, they lose 1. I deal 7 damage, put them down to 4.
My life for these lens.
That's interesting.
And all things bright. I'll protect you.
They're just using a barrier to get rid of a 1/1? Just want to cast that. They just want to cast the mana or spend that mana. I'm hoping the heroine kills them next turn. And if it will, yeah, so probably block here, have another. What? If it will, I'm just never going to use that rally. Otherwise.
Pushing my limits. By the light.
Resolve. It resolves. So now, okay, I was gonna say Judgment is what I'd have to worry about. But I drew the Mark of the Isles, which would have been a, you know, was a good card to draw against Judgment. All right, 4 and 3. And let's see what this capsule's all about. An epic capsule. One away from the champion capsule. Almost there. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I forgot about this card. Tarkaz, the Tribalist. That's a pretty sweet card. That's an underrated card. 5/8 is really big. I feel like that should have been in our Crimson Braum deck. I feel like that should have been in the Crimson Braum deck. The best Freljord deck, if you count the Kinku Elusives, I would say that. That's my first thought of best Freljord deck. It is basically all Ionia with just a little bit of Freljord though. So besides that, then the Ezreal Elnux that has a lot more Freljord cards in it. But those would be the top two with Freljord in them. Oh, I always forget that I gotta do stuff. Kind of used to Thresh, Hecarim. Kind of used to, you know, MTG, like where you have to wait for one person to mulligan and then the other person mulligans. And so I'm like, okay, well they mulligan, and I wait for them. But no, it's on me. No, I don't think Nenyl's played Poros in ranked. I think Nenyl is just joking there. fog. 3 mana fog.
What delightful agony we shall inflict.
I was hoping they weren't going to do that. I was hoping they were going to pull one of the 3/3s. I didn't want to risk it by just passing, though. Alright, we got 10 power. So all we gotta do is attack for 10, rally, attack for 10, right? It's as easy as that. Stop drawing Black Spears. Those are not useful. Much rather have Glimpse Beyond right now. Play a Progress Day. I know it's not even in your colors, but just play... Tap out and don't do anything. Like Progress Day. Wish we had real cards. Guess I'm gonna kill a spider. I guess. Yeah, there we go. It's a better spell if we need a spell like that. I can block and sacrifice, but not doing that. Wait, now I get to block, sacrifice. That was perfect. What a great Glimpse Beyond. Wow. That's pretty good. Going straight to attacks. Before they play this big lifelinker. Alright, not game yet. Why doesn't it tell me what my... Why doesn't it tell me what my progress is? Okay, there's 2 out of 8. Thresh. I'm blocking because I'm in a weird spot where I actually want my Hecarim to die. If I play Harrowing, they can have Ruination.
I knew, and now I am.
We each died, then found home.
Today we turn the tide of war.
That's good.
And conviction.
Come from the dark. Strike hard, strike fast.
My wisdom is now my strength. Find enlightenment.
Alright, we're gonna kill our Hecarim, draw 2 so they don't get to gain life. Which was denied. At least our Harrowing wasn't denied. And they're down to 2. It's a good game of back and forth. I'm just trying to grind him down. Slowly but surely.
I am not afraid.
There's nothing to fear.
My wisdom is now my strength.
If I fire off Harrowing, I only get 3 things now. Which would be those 3 lifelinkers. Ugh, that's not even good. Right? Let's see. So then they block. I guess that is pretty good. So besides deny, one singular spell would not keep them alive.
My wisdom is now my strength.
Besides Ruination also. Ruination would have. All right, 5 and 3. So worst we can do if we lose our last 2 matches is finish 500. And so you know we got 500 taken care of. Hey, what's up, Bruce? We got 500 taken care of, and now it's just trying to improve upon that. So I'm keeping Vile Feast because they're a Fiora deck, so they're definitely going to be a heavy barrier deck. We've been on the draw like this entire time. It's been like 5 or 6 games in a row, but actually, like with our deck, we like being on the draw, so it's been good for us. But I want to make it seem like we're unlucky, even though it's actually good for us.
I long for a worthy opponent. Let them eat soul. Try me.
Yeah, this song is The Neighborhood, Sweater Weather.
The dark beckons.
They just have 1 mana? Probably can't protect Fiora with 1 mana, right? Maybe they can. Nope, sweet. Yeah, healing pot. Or chain, the chain vest thing, make it tough.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Radiant Strike. They had some options.
You cannot escape.
I should have put this last. Yeah, because the barrier lifesteal. Oh, they targeted the wrong thing? Oh, never mind. They went over there.
Peace has its cost.
I've got your back.
Our ancestors are watching!
That's good. Good card. Because now I get to play Elise. We have the 3 spiders, so we can flip Elise. And then I can use my spiders to challenge her and put all their things over here and do 7 damage first.
They cannot hide.
That's my plan right now.
You would test my steel?
This is worth it.
Come closer. I don't bite.
You're not the only one that can play with barriers.
Smooth as silk.
All right, so attack. Attack. And then attack, attack. Oh wait, I guess I need to... You have to be over here. And then you attack, attack, attack. And we're gonna go drain. Alright, give me just a second to figure this out. There we go. Perfect. Ugh. Alright, so not lethal. But Karma's gone, they're down to 4. Not really expecting a sweeper. I mean, they could have had Judgment. I guess it could have walked into Judgment there. But thankfully they did not.
Ionia speaks through me. Heart and mind as one.
Yeah, the Judgment. The only thing that's going to be getting me. Which they had it. I played around it a little bit. By not attacking with Elise, played around it a little bit. And now I have another spider as far as challenger goes. Well, that's just plain silly. The 4440.
We will not stand by.
Give it overwhelm. Not quite. Yeah, they could have gave it like elusive. I don't think we're long for this game. I think this is my chance. Hope they don't have a second judgment. That's all right.
No.
Laurents are born with blades in hand.
So we don't die to the barrier lifesteal card. Sweet. 46-41. Not good enough because we get to challenger it over to the side. And Fearsome Rally 6 and 3. So going for the best record of the day in our next match. In our next and final match. Karmalux. Get this thing out of here. The Metalink. Whoops. Okay, yeah, there's my decks there. And then if you go there, if you like the left hand side, the bottom option on the left hand side says meta tier list, and that's a lot of the decks that I've been playing today.
I pull the string.
No, they were supposed to block. That was my whole plan, is they block and then I play Vanguard Redeemer. So do I still play Redeemer even without a creature dying? I'll just wait a turn.
Safeguard our citizens.
Well, that's pretty good.
Attack formation. For the fallen.
You dare! So young. Today we turn the tide of war.
This card's good, this Vanguard Bannerman. I was definitely expecting a lot different deck with Karma Lux. But their deck's looking pretty good. No.
is life,
Yeah,
there
good
is
curve.
hope.
Because now Karma, you know, even though like their deck's probably a whole bunch of creatures, Karma on turn 5 is perfect because Karma lets you, you know, get a bunch of spells, and you know then you have a good creature to spell ratio in hand. And you know, like Demacia has a lot of good protection spells and everything. Yeah, that's strong looking deck over there. It's working out well for him.
Attack formation! In the name of our land! Fall to our standard!
Alright, so just block here, get these things down to 1 toughness. Drain one of them for now.
Take my element! Defend our banner!
Kind of bluffing a little bit, not expecting them to get into combat with the Karma. So this thing can kill one of my 3/3s.
Don't back down!
Injustice!
Do need to kind of clear up some space, also. That could be bad. It's officially bad.
There's nothing to fear.
It's officially bad.
Struggle. They'll enjoy it. Now you've gone and upset it. Let me change into something more comfortable.
Well, whenever they attack with the 5/5, whatever they... I can block I can block the 5/5 with the spider and glimpse beyond. It's about my only plan I got right now.
You will be scoured from this land.
Which I know it's not a wonderful plan to have. But I guess if they do that, then I could play Kindler and get back Elise.
Strike for justice!
We burn, then kindle anew.
So a Black Spear would do 2 damage to the Radiant Guardian.
Soldiers, to me!
Oh, come on. Man, those Bannermen have been awesome. Wow, those things have been awesome. Like, the only way for me to win this is to go super, super wide, but the thing about this game is you can't do that. You can't go super wide. Yeah. I don't really see any... I don't see anything great. They have a million cards in hand. I give up. Turn 5 Karma took over. Okay. Still went 6 and 4, so still did pretty good. The spells didn't look the best with you know, Vile Feast and Glimpse Beyond. Like those two, Vile Feast, Glimpse Beyond, they didn't look so great. And what we were really struggling with is we were really struggling with the 6 creature limit. A lot of the, like, you know, some of those losses, like we really wanted to go to like 12 creatures. We were really struggling with that 6 creature limit. Didn't have like the power to get through. You know, like our deck is good at going wide, but didn't have like the power. And like, you know, when you have a full board, like harrowing doesn't really help you. You know, Hecarim getting some more things doesn't really help you either. We kind of needed more powerful stuff instead of harrowing. You know, something like Ledros or, you know, Rasa, like these things that help you get through, that are big, powerful things. That's like what our deck missed. Honestly, not having Rasa killing stuff. That's what it felt like. But yeah, that's kind of like the other problem of our rally version is, you know, we don't really have good enough interaction. Our spells weren't really that good, which is kind of why I like the P and Z version that you get the spells with. But all right, there we go. There's our Rank Up Sunday stream. So we ended with 6 more wins than we did losses. We got 6 more wins than we did losses. So now we're at Diamond 2, 40 points in. So, you know, good stream here today. All right, so those of y'all watching on YouTube, hit that like button over there. Feel free to leave those comments. Let me know how Fearsome Rally is going for you. If you are doing really well with the deck, you know, if you've tricked it up at all, any special tech for the top end, or you playing Rasa, Ledros, anything else like that. But there we go. So that's it for Fearsome Rally. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.